I said, plug me in. I got stuff to talk about, damn it. I'll call out of my earbuds once a week to give you a show. That's what I do, folks. I do this show for the common man, for the people in despair. I bring this show into the world and I sell it everywhere. The simple truth lies waiting here, folks, for all of you to share. Hold on, I will take you there. Hey, what's happening? Mike Schmidt, 40-year-old boy podcast. I was excited there, and I just toned it down. I couldn't be that excited for that long. Literally in 5 seconds, there was a sea change in my attitude. I was like, yeah, I can't be that excited that long. I was too excited out of the box, and then I throttled it down, folks. That's what I did. I top geared it down. That guy's out of a job from what I just heard, right? Is that what you just told me? Some guy who runs a show called Top Gear, which I don't know if you know what it is. It's chefs driving cars. I don't know if you're aware of that. It's race drivers preparing breakfasts. That's what it is. Is there a show that isn't somebody else doing something else and you filming it and showing it to me? I'm so bored of reality nonsense and garbage. It's just terrible. Why can't I just want a show where guys make soup. That's it. That's all I want. I like to watch food shows. My girlfriend doesn't care for it, but I like it. Because it's just you turn your brain off, man. If you go, you know what? I'm going to go watch the barefoot Contessa make some sort of hummus. Then you can just fucking relax in your chair and not do a goddamn thing. And you can turn the bees off. The bees, they calm down. They go into their little hive because I'm like, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm watching Jada hang her cleavage over the sink while she washes her hands after making meatballs. That's what I'm watching right now, goddammit. You ever watch that Jada show? Do you know who Jada is? Jada's the blowjob queen, but also she's a chef. I should say this. Jada's a chef, but also she's the blowjob queen. If you were a chef, let me ask you this. If you were a chef and a blowjob queen, which would you want to be introduced as? Which would be, she got most of her notoriety as a chef. Most of the public knows her as a chef. There is a certain subset of the public who knows her as the blowjob queen. So, I put it to you, Lily Von Stupp, sitting opposite me, in my chair. I put it to you.
No, you're in your chair, I'm in my chair. We're just in the wrong spot.
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot. Which means I'm in the wrong spot. We're totally in the wrong spot today. Dude, my spot is blowing up, if I may use the parlance of the kids. The kids are out there, aren't they? Aren't they listening? The kids are all right. So, if you were a chef and a blowjob queen.
I have to go back just a little bit.
We're going back.
Okay.
We're going backwards.
She is a chef in that she has a TV show.
Yes.
Okay. She is a blowjob queen in the fact that she was given a sash and a tiara for a blowjob she gave?
Listen, no one's going to get a sash involved because it's just going to wind up stained. Although, honestly, if she's a blowjob queen, that sash isn't getting a thing on it, is it? Really, when you think about it. No, she's a blowjob queen in that that was her deal. Like, I'll bet if you Googled Jada blowjob queen, and I'm not recommending you do this at work, but I'll bet if you did, or Lily, you're going to do that now, as a matter of fact. Jada is a chef on the Food Network, and she has a mouth that would devour the earth. I mean, it is just this gigantic, huge. It looks like a manhole filled with teeth. She looks like she could be some sort of monster from the 70s a little bit. Did it come up?
Yeah.
See, Jada blowjob queen comes up.
But how did she get the title blowjob queen?
Because apparently her deal is she made it be known that was kind of her thing. She's like, that's a fetish deal that she has. And she hooked up with famous guys and word got around. Let's put it this way, okay? I'm sure that the world would not know Jada was a blowjob queen if it wasn't for the fact that she had blown John Mayer. Because John Mayer, as we all know, cannot keep a secret from anyone, and he will tell you everything there is to know about his sex life. That is the kind of guy he is. He tells you that Jessica Simpson is sexual napalm. He tells you that Katy Perry was not as good as he thought she would be, and he tells you that Jada's a blowjob queen because John Mayer is. Let's put it this way. I'm going to call him this. You might say that he's the fair-skinned blues man of a new age. I will say John Mayer is a sexual snitch. That's what I will call him. You're making a face.
Well, I looked up pictures.
Yes.
So, where does Jada have a show about cooking?
She's on the Food Network, of course. She's one of the holy, I would say a trinity, but they've got like 6 people that are always on the Food Network in every capacity.
This woman's done hardcore porn.
Well, no, she hasn't. Those are all photoshopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no, believe me, there's a subset on the internet for that as well. There are, as you know, it's so funny. I have a friend named Stephanie Courtney, and by a friend I mean I talked to her twice, and she would have no fucking idea who I am now. But Stephanie Courtney was when I moved to Los Angeles in '97, I started to do open mics, and I was at the clubs, and I met Stephanie a few times, and she was really nice and funny, and she was really cool to me. Okay. She was very cool to me on the night I freaked out Bonnie McFarlane. Does anybody know who Bonnie McFarlane? You guys, well, I mean, in this room, she's a very funny comedian in her own right and a terrific writer. But one night I did an open mic with her at what the fuck is the name of that club? It was on Ventura Boulevard. It was a coffee house, but it was this long running open mic. God damn it. Andrew Solomson booked it for a while. There were a bunch of dudes who booked it. But it's no longer this place anymore. But they serve sandwiches and stuff. But it was a deal where you could go Friday nights at like 10:30 and just hang out with a bunch of comics, and it would be full. Sometimes when it got to be, it had a reputation where there was a lot of people there because again, fucking famous people would stop in and do sets. I was there when Sarah Silverman came in and did a set. It was just a place to go. It was like a New York type of deal where they would just have a set and people would drop in. But then they would also have the booked show. So I did it a few times. Fuck, what was the name of that goddamn place? No idea. But I was emceeing one night. No, listen, we're off Jada. We'll be back to Jada in a second. No, we will cover it. So I don't even know why I'm spinning into this story, but I will. I was there one night. I was working and Bonnie McFarlane went on stage, and she did not do well. All right, she did very poorly, and again, no fault of hers. It was just for some reason the audience didn't buy it. When people bomb, this is not the comedian's fault. Sometimes you can go, that comedian sucked, but obviously Bonnie McFarlane doesn't suck. She's someone who's really good. You're making a face again. You know what's funny? You and I now have become like an old-time radio show. Like when I listen to my old-time radio shows, they make me laugh because it'll like be an old dragnet, and they'll be like, we need to walk up these stairs. All right, I'm going to knock on the door now. Hello, put that plate down and come with us. Tink, tink. You know what I mean? Like they have to constantly describe what's happening. So I find myself doing that with you. Whenever I look at you, I'm like, you're making a face. So the audience knows that you're about to chime in with something because you're perplexed.
I do believe it's the comics' fault when they bomb. Because I believe they've done the wrong material for the wrong room, and that's a choice they consciously made to not do something different.
Look, you can spin out. All right, I'm not going to lie. When you can start out poorly and then decide that you're going to go out on your shield and not care. But I've been in judgmental rooms, so you're not always right there, and I'm not always right. I mean, it's a combination of things. But yeah, I mean, as a comedian, I have purposely decided, well, fuck this, I'm going to do what I do, and they're going to like it or they're not. Because you know what, you kind of have to be like that as a comedian. I don't think all things to all people plays very well.
That last week.
There you go. I mean, all things.
Not for me. I was watching a comic and I went, he's just literally not going to stop. And
yeah. And I will tell you, as an audience member, there's little more frustrating than someone who has consciously decided to alienate you. And I've been that guy. But as an audience member, I recognize how fucking terrible it is when you're just like, I've said this so many times in my life and career. Oh, he just kind of doesn't give a fuck, does he? Yeah. And it's okay to not give a fuck. That's fine if you want to be the misanthrope in the back of the room nursing a shot and going, yeah, these fucking miserable guys don't even, you know. I told a story once where Bill Hicks was on stage in the Funny Firm in Chicago, bombed, like just death, miserably. And he came in the back, and my friend Russ McGarry was there. Or was that Hicks? No, it was Dana Gould. No, it was Hicks. I don't know.
Dana Hicks.
Yeah. And whatever, and it bombed and then went in the back, and my friend Russ was just like, dude, that was really fantastic. It was Dana Gould. It wasn't Bill Hicks. And Dana Gould said, pearls before swine. Yeah. And you know, I mean, truthfully, yes, Dana Gould is a brilliant man and a great writer. And you know, you know why I'm mixing that up? Because there's a famous clip from the Funny Firm of Bill Hicks bombing and screaming in a woman's face, like literally getting down in her face and just yelling. And you know, I've seen it. I've seen guys consciously decide to fucking bomb. I watched Doug Stanhope. I've told the story before where, and I know what he did. I as a comedian, I think I'm privy to a little bit of insight. And so I was in the back of the room and I had fucking killed. So I was all happy. Yay. I didn't care. It was at the Murderers Row show at the fucking Chicago Comedy Festival in 98, I think it was. And I followed Ron White and killed it. Ron White was fucking great. And then I went up and I was really great too. It was so cool. And then Ron White came up to me and told me how funny I was, which is awesome. And then the show kept progressing and there were just more hitters and funny people going up. And then finally Daniel Tosh goes up and crushes it in Zanies, which is a small room. And I mean, it literally felt like the laughs were an entity when Daniel Tosh was on stage. I mean, all of us did great, but for some reason, Daniel Tosh, he just kept killing it. It was almost like watching a guy just hit home run after home run in the home run derby. And finally, people are just like exhausted. Their faces hurt and they don't know how to deal with it, because all night, all of us were great. So it was that kind of, it really was a murderer's row of comedians. And I was so honored to be a part of it and happy to have held up my end. But then fucking Tosh gets up there and he's smash, smash, smash. Like literally you couldn't get a fastball by him, a curveball, a screwball, anything. He's turning on it and watching it go. And if you know anything about Daniel Tosh, and I think you may if you've seen Tosh.0 or you've seen him on stage, reveling in it. Like he's not, there's nothing bemused about Daniel Tosh going, well, gee, I can't believe these people like me. It's, oh no, I may crowd surf on all of you motherfuckers, and everybody here might want to give me a fucking hand job before I split. Like, he's living in the fact that he's killing it. And this is 98, so this is before Daniel Tosh was all capital letters. Daniel Tosh! He was still a guy I had heard about at clubs, but he was rolling and fucking totally digging it. There's just absolutely, it was washing over him and he loved it. And meanwhile, Doug Stanhope is sitting there drinking and realizing he's next. Okay. Now, I should tell you this. I'm sure he's not scared or worried, but I think he knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not exactly his crowd.
Well, but not exactly his fault. Yeah. Because again, 10 of us have all destroyed, and now he should, by all rights, Tosh should be the last guy. It was not fair to Doug. I mean, granted, that's the lineup, but it's not fair to fucking Stanhope to make him go up after likable, smiley, kind of smug Daniel Tosh and go up and just be this fucking acerbic truth bomb in the middle of fucking everything. You know what I mean? And also, Doug goes up, Tosh kills, and he doesn't even leave the stage. He just like looks to the heavens and Jesus ports him up to fucking heaven. I mean, it's like literally, he doesn't, because why would he associate with us plebes? He's got to go up and have a chat with Jesus about how great that fucking set was. Literally, he put his hands out, looked up to the sky, and a beam of light came down, and you just saw Jesus smiling, give a thumbs up, and Tosh went up to fucking heaven. It was like crazy. And then they hammered out the deal for Tosh.0. But so Doug goes up, Ron brings Doug up, and Ron's intro of Doug was, fucking great because Doug is Doug. And Doug gets on stage, and you can see he knew it wasn't going to go well from the jump. Like, he knew in his brain, as a comedian, he's like, I have no business going up right now. Not because Doug's not funny, not because Doug's not a fucking genius, but because Daniel Tosh has wrung every single fucking drop you could possibly get out of this crowd. All of us did all day, but then Tosh was clearly the end. And it just felt like an afterthought. It really did. And, because when Doug's in his element with his crowd, worshipped, and rightfully so, because he's a fucking genius. He's brilliant and does things that no one else can do. But in a...
I don't like Tosh.
Huh?
I don't like Tosh. I get why he's funny. I get why people like him. He's not my sense of humor.
Understood.
Yeah.
But in a general admission comedy room...
To see the two of them back to back, I think would not mix anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, again, but that's what you get at festivals.
Yeah.
They will group the show together where it'll be, you'll see like a funny, impressionist, and then the next guy will be some, dark lord of comedy who wants to talk about anal fucking. You know what I mean? It's like,
oh yes, I know. Festivals are awesome.
Sometimes the people care, and they put together a great lineup, and sometimes they just kind of throw a melange of guys. I mean, Murderer's Row was essentially like, hey, let's take a bunch of fucking awesome famous dudes and throw them on this show. Yeah. I got in, I got in as an afterthought. I was there with Pardo's one man. And because we sold out 2 nights, they came to me and they apologized. They were like, we're really sorry we didn't include you as a stand-up. Would you want to do the show at Zanies tonight? I said, yes, of course. And then, or the next night, because they asked me on Friday night to do it on Saturday night, because I got to check my set on Saturday. If they would have come up to me on, an hour before, I would have freaked out. But instead I had an hour to go over my bits, and I was thrilled and fucking did great. But Doug goes up on stage, and you can see he knows. Again, as a comedian who's done it, who's been there, who can read a room. This room is now a blank page. There's nothing else to read. Daniel Tosh took all of the words to heaven. I mean, there's just no reason to go ahead and try to do this. But Doug goes up and proceeds to immolate, just essentially self-immolate on stage. He's drinking, and he looks bloated and just decides, fuck these people and fuck everything. And I wonder if he consciously decided to do it as an experiment. Because he's friends with Daniel. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like he was resenting anything or upset or pissed. I don't want this to look like Doug's a lesser comedian or I'm bagging on Doug at all. It's just, dude, sometimes the room turns and you realize you're like, fuck, I shouldn't even do this. There's like no reason for me to be up here right now. So he saw Tosh fucking do everything he possibly could to destroy the room, and the room was literally in cinders. And now what? Doug's going to build him back up and get him to listen. And especially, you know, Doug's not a glad-hander. Doug's not a, hey, let's all have fun. And Doug's not going to go and surf off of Tosh. And that's another thing is, Tosh he can be acerbic and smug, and he can be a little, you know, unctuous is a word. Okay. Well, you know, Doug, he doesn't fuck around with, there's no hinting at being a sourpuss by Doug. I mean, he's just tearing everything apart. You know what I mean? Daniel Tosh is in the back of the room shooting spitballs at the teacher. Doug gets up and punches them in the face. Like, I mean, it's like that's the deal. And there's nothing, you know, again, it's just different approaches. So Doug goes up and just fucking, he just hangs himself. He just steps on his dick on purpose. And he's because immediately he starts launching into, because this is also, I should tell you, this is in, this might have been 2002. I said 98, but it's 2002 because 9/11 had happened. Yeah. And Doug was in his 9/11 chunk of fuck the troops, yep, and fuck the firefighters and fuck the cops. Yep. And he immediately launches into that. And again, if he's in a room with all of his people, they get it. They know what he's doing and they're willing to go with him on it. If you're in a Zanies in downtown Chicago that is laughing at Daniel Tosh and going crazy and high-fiving over Melanie Camacho and cheering Ron White and laughing at Mike Schmidt, they're not ready for that. They're not, because again, he went right into it. There was no, hi, everybody. You know, Doug's not a hi, everybody comic. He's not that at all. Doug's hey, this sports coat is ugly and I'm wearing it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like that fucking guy. He doesn't give a fuck at all. And he's earned that right. So for him to go up and so blatantly not give a fuck, to see it happen was crazy to watch, because that was my first introduction to him live. You know, I'd known of him and heard clips of him and thought he was a fucking genius, but then to see him live, I have to admit, even I was like, this is crazy. I have no idea how he could do it. I don't know how you could be that comfortable with essentially just telling everybody in the room to fuck off and staying on stage. Like, I mean, I've been mad on stage and I've thrown in the towel but as we all know, I abuse myself. You know, it's my fault. I'm this, I'm that, I'm bad, I'm not good. I very rarely will reach out and lash out at the audience like, you dumb fucks, you just don't get my brilliance. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, I might feel that inside, but I'm not going to say that. But Doug, he just starts immediately on 9/11 and fuck the troops and people start heckling him. Like they in the front row, these people start talking to him and he's just like, you know, like, get the fuck out, and he walked the front row at Zanies. And if you've been to Zanies in Chicago, the front row is essentially on stage. I mean, it's just, you're above people, but you could reach out and, like I told you, you could reach out and shake hands with them and do that. Same thing with the Funny Firm. You were right on the fucking stage. So when these people get up, and you know, when they get up, you know, you can't see Doug from the waist down anymore because they're standing in front of him and they're milling about getting their drinks and they're fucking paid for in their purses. And he's just basically going, get the fuck out. Fine, fucking leave. And he just basically chases them out the goddamn door. There was no regret. There was no remorse. There was no, well, I'll wait until you guys are done. Because I've seen that too, when people are being shitty in the comics, like, well, I'll wait you out. You know, I got the microphone, you know, and then they want the crowd to kind of do their policing. But Doug is just like, get the fuck out. Get out. Fucking leave. You don't like it? Fucking leave. And take your fucking cop-loving wife with you. I mean, like, he was just that crazy. So, I mean, I've seen guys just decide, fuck you and fuck this. It made me really uncomfortable. I'd like to think that now, you know, 10 years later or 13 years later, I could see it happen and kind of roll with it and not. What I don't like, let's put it this way, when a guy like Doug does it, that's fine. He's earned it. What I hate is seeing a guy who's been comedy for 2 fucking years start telling a room that they're fucking stupid or they're this or they're that. I'm not going to say a name. There's a comedian who's very popular right now. I don't want to say who this person is. But when I was doing Funny Money, we would see audition tapes from comedians. And we put in this tape of this person, we were watching it, And I was furious because they'd been doing comedy for like a year and a half or 2 years. It was clear that they were green. They were extremely green. But their attitude was like, they kept making fun of road comics. They kept going, well, I'm sorry, I'm not in Podunk, Kentucky for you people. Or, like, because they were in Hollywood and that's where they started and that's where they became famous and they never really had to go do the road. Yeah. So for them to just completely dismiss road comedians out of hand and make road comics a punchline, look, I do too. All right. I absolutely make road comics a punchline. When I was on the road, I would just fucking roll my eyes. My fucking buddy Russ and I wrote a script. And in the script, it was all about, it was being on the road doing comedy. And we wrote just all these fucking things. I just found the script the other day. And I wanted to take a picture of it and send it to Russ because he'd be so embarrassed. Like, he's so miserable. He put up a picture of himself on stage on Facebook. And he's like, I hate this guy. Like, I didn't know who the fuck this guy was. Well, I have an envelope and in Russ's handwriting, I want to take this picture. I'm going to send it to him because on it says, the contents of this envelope are sheer genius. In his handwriting. I want to send it to him and go, remember this? This genius gathering dust at the bottom of my fucking closet? You want to fucking check this out? Look where we came, man. Fucking unbelievable. How far have we come after this purple envelope with your fucking handwriting and green marker on it? Get the fuck out of here. Terrible people. We were awful guys. We're so bad. But that's the weirdness and the hubris of it and stuff like that. And I kind of got off track here, but it's like, I don't. So I watched this person on their audition tape make fun of road comedy and road comics and going, well, I'm sorry, I'm not this and even though I recognized the trick, this was their attitude on stage and that was that they were trying to affect was this air of I'm better than everybody. And that was the thing. It enraged me. It still made me fucking mad because I felt there was nothing real about it. But if there was something real about it, you haven't earned the right to be this real about people you have nothing in common with or people you've dealt with. Because if you want to go and work a late show in fucking Grand Rapids and try to make those people laugh with your World War A bullshit as you hold a Cosmopolitan, then good for you. Because I will be there to pick up the fucking pieces when you're sobbing afterwards, watching guys drink Boilermakers and make fun of the fact that they paid fucking $15 to see you shit on them. I'm an idiot. But seriously, it's like, because it's a hard gig, man. Road comedy is a hard fucking gig. It just is. And it's not hard like lumber hard. It's not hard like fucking hanging drywall hard. It really isn't. I'm not here to bitch and go, oh man, my job is so tough. But you know what? Try it. That's all. Go ahead and get on stage for 45 minutes trying to make somebody laugh. Dude, I tried to do it for 30 minutes and couldn't fucking do it. People hated me. They hated my guts. I mean, some nights I killed. There were some nights, and it was like one night I fucking destroyed in front of a booker, which made me so happy because then he gave me like a ton of dates. Not realizing that all of them I was going to bomb at. I just happened to have one good night in front of him, and that made me happy. I didn't give a fuck. Man, I got to make money the rest of the year for silence. That's good. I'm in. But I happened to kill the night he came to the fucking show, and that made me happy. But I worked this open mic in Ventura, in the Valley. God damn it. What was the name of the fucking room? I'm so pissed. How do I not remember it? Lulu's Beehive. All right, fine. How fucking weird is that? And how great is it that it would be it was Lulu's Beehive, but how great is it that it would be a beehive, and that bee fucking just flew into my head right there and said, boom, blurted out. Yeah, damn it. Ha ha ha. You think there's not a fucking plan for this show? You think there's not fucking divine guidance? You think there's not a fucking divining rod with a fucking guy with a twig that looks like a fork and we're finding water everywhere? You're wrong. Lulu's Beehive. Zuzu's Petals. All right, so they had the fucking comedy show there. And I was emceeing one night. I was hosting it. And Bonnie McFarlane went on stage. And Bonnie McFarlane bombed, like miserably, so bad. It just did not go well. And again, not on Bonnie. But she was trying out some stuff. And she had her, her trusty pad of paper there. And I will tell you this, too. I've been that comic who's tried bits out and then been incredibly frustrated when they didn't work out. And you're just like, well, dude, this is practice. You need to realize that's like if you were in practice and you missed a free throw and you were like, fuck, I hate me. You know what I mean? That's just what's going on in your own fucking head. Because when you go to an open mic or you go to a small room like that, you're just practicing. You're trying to get your stuff down. You're honing your bits and you're trying to get your chops. So Bonnie did what I would do, because I mean I could never deal with the fact that it's like I didn't slough off bad sets where I was like, oh man, that's it's okay, we're just working here, we're working it out, we're just practicing. No, every bad set was the end of the fucking world, and that's why Pardo eventually wound up not wanting to bring me on the road because I looked at the audience as an enemy. So I started to anticipate a bad set before it even fucking happened. Like, instead of just having fun and letting myself go and going on stage, I was fucking miserable. And you've heard all this before. But Bonnie goes up on stage and she bombs and it doesn't go well. And I'm still in MC mode, and this is on me. All right, I should have recognized it, even though I thought I was downplaying it, but I guess I didn't do it enough. But I got on stage. Like, she finishes and she smiles at me when she's walking off stage, but just like this weird, like, fucking get me out of here smile. Because she doesn't know me. And she walks up and I go back to the microphone and I go, Bonnie McFarlane. Everybody, one more time for Bonnie McFarlane. And it was just tepid, like, because she didn't do well. And she goes, shut the fuck up! From the back of the room.
Oh my god.
Screams it. Like, screams it as loud as she fucking can.
Oh my god.
And I don't know, like, I'm stunned because, again, I don't know Bonnie, and also that's weird coming out of a woman. I mean, it was just strange on many levels. And I've only been in town a year. So I mean, I don't know if I fucking, because I would house MC at the Funny Bone in Naperville, Illinois. So I was just used to, hey, how about a big hand for that guy? Or it was just, as the MC, you're everything's great. We're all keeping it going. Everything's going to be fun. And you take the bullet for everybody, and that's how you just kind of keep it moving. So I just go, one more time for Bonnie McFarlane. She just, shut the fuck up. And that gets, first of all, the biggest laugh of her entire appearance at the Lulu's Beehive. Like, everybody goes crazy. Then they start laughing. And then there's a beat, and I'm confused, and I made it worse. I shouldn't, but again, as a comedian, your instinct is to go for the laugh or do something like that. So I stopped and I said, are you talking to me or are you talking to the crowd, Bonnie?
Oh my god.
And she doesn't say anything, and I wait, and I just go, because considering how you did up here, I don't think you need to tell them to shut the fuck up.
Oh fuck! Did the crowd lose it?
Well, it got a laugh, and she just goes, fuck you! Like, fuck you. She screams it at me from the back. Because I don't know, but at the same time I was just like,
Fuck you for being a lunatic.
well, that's what I would do with other comedians who are my friends. That's the thing, is I don't know Bonnie. And I mean, I need to recognize she's in a fucking terrible place right there because she bombed, she's not happy. And I mean, of course, my instinct is to save me because I'm a fucking idiot, because I would do that shit all the time. I worked with these dudes.
Does she still talk to you?
I haven't seen her probably since. She decided to go and get famous at her job, and I stayed and did nothing. Literally, I did nothing. I can't. I right now, if I went back to Lulu's Beehive, I couldn't get a job making sandwiches behind that fucking counter. I think she finished third on Last Comic Standing and is a gigantic star. So believe me, Bonnie won. But all I did was I was just like, I thought I was being cute and fun, and also I get my ego fucking up a little bit, and I was just like, what the fuck, man? Why? And so I did that, which was not smart or nice, probably.
Hysterical?
Well, I think that's the first time I'm telling it, because I think I've told that story before, but without the end part. Like, I mean, because I didn't want to look like a dick, because because I looked like a dick. But I mean, I'll go ahead and look like a dick. That's fine. So yeah. So I don't. It was my own fault. I did that when I used to work. I would MC at the Laugh Stop in Newport Beach, and I worked with a comedy duo named Mac and Jamie. I don't know if you know them. There was one of them was blonde haired and one of them was dark haired, and they had a show.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because the reason I say that is because the blonde haired dude was nice to me, and the dark haired guy was a cunt. I mean, he was awful. I don't know. As I'm saying, I don't know if he was Mac or Jamie. I knew him as Blondie and Blackie, and I knew him as the guys in the green room who were shitheads. You know what I mean? It was like the blonde dude was nice, and generally, Jay Leno used to have a bit about how the ventriloquist never gets along with his dummy. And also like the wacky duo, and it was always these one guy's like, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're really happy to be here, and we thank you for going ahead and letting us tell you our jokes. And the other guy's going spinning a propeller on a hat, going, that's that. So Mac and Jamie, their dynamic was they would finish each other's sentences, or whatever the fuck they did. I don't know, but fucking so they went on stage, and I wore a rugby shirt. Okay, I had a rugby shirt on, and I should be honest with you. I wish I had this fucking shirt still because it was awesome. It was pink and blue. Look, I've never been afraid of color, folks. All right, so I had a pink and blue rugby shirt on, and I brought them up, and they went on stage, and fucking Blackie says, "How about a hand for Mike?" Hey, I guess nobody ever told him that it's vertical stripes that are slimming.
Oh.
Cause I'm fat, you see.
Oh.
And they do their set.
Down, guys.
Yeah, so they do their set and they finish, and then I go up, but they don't realize I get to go up after them. And so they finished their thing, and Blondie was again, a sweet guy, nice to me. It was Blackie who was the problem. But I don't care at that point because I got the flamethrower out. So they finished their set, and they do okay. They do bullshit. I don't want to. They did good. It was a Saturday night crowd, and they did a good show. And then they finished, and they walked off, and I went up on stage, and I said, Mac and Jamie, ladies and gentlemen, good to see Carson headliners aren't above taking a shot at the MC. Mac and Jamie. So sorry comedy break got canceled. Glad I could meet you on the way down. Mac and Jamie. Because I was 22 and didn't fucking care about anything and didn't know the rules. I didn't know that was, everybody made fun of the MC. Everybody did those things. Because, I mean, another guy tried it on me. And, let me finish this story. So then I do the announcements and I thank everybody for coming. And I go in the back and Blackie is furious. Like, he's fucking, like, throwing shit mad. And the blonde dude is trying to calm him down because it was like he wanted to fight me almost. And then he insisted that I get fired and they kick me off the show. And he went right to Karen, who ran the gig, and she's like, she didn't even hear what happened, and then she's like, I got to talk to you after the show, and I'm like, all right, because I was she was really cool, and she would give me, I was in the rotation of MCs. And then Blackie, like, he was furious at me and he's yelling and he fucking walks away, and the blonde guy looks at me and he goes, sorry. He goes, he didn't take that very well. I know you were just kidding, and that's fine. We're sorry about that. He was super cool to me. Yeah. And I was like, I go, I'm sorry. I just, to me, I was probably a mistake because I don't like to be made fun of. And he's just like, well, I understand. He goes, we're all going for the laugh. And I said, right, exactly. He goes, so it's just stay out of here and everything will be fine. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I couldn't be in the green room for the rest of the night while they prepared or did whatever they were going to do. And then the show ended and everything was fine. And then afterwards, when I got paid, I went in to talk to Karen, who ran the shows there. And she's like, what the hell happened? And I said, oh, well, all right, they didn't tell you? And then she goes, well, no, he came in here and just insisted that you get fired and you get sent home. And I go, all right. And I said, well, this is what happened. And she went, what are you fucking doing? Why would you do that? And I go, well, because he said shit about me. And she goes, that's their job. It's okay. Everybody's going to do that. And I went, okay. And she goes, we got to talk to, and I don't want to say the name of the person. Well, fuck it, who cares? Angie, the woman who, there were two other people above Karen. She goes, we got to talk to them. And I'm like, oh, and I got suspended. They took away my dates for the rest of the month, which sucked. But I mean, I was able to come in on Tuesday and work the open mic, but I couldn't, my MC dates were taken away, which was a big deal. You know what I mean? Because I'd only been doing comedy like a year and a half or 2 years. And so I was in the rotation. I was excited. But yeah, they took because and I'd been suspended from there before because I punched my fist through a wall there too, which was, but it was my home club. I felt like I could do all those things. Yay. But no, I was pissed. Greg Otto was another comic who tried that shit with me when I was there. And Greg Otto went up and he talked shit about me. And so I decided to mention his hairpiece. I was like, all right, dude, you want to do this? And I was like, that's the first time I've ever been insulted by a guy in a toupee. Like after he fucking made fun of me. Because I was just like, I don't give a fuck, man. And again, I should tell you this, by the way, Mac and Jamie, I made fun of them. I met them on the way down. Huge stars, like probably still making money in comedy now. I'm sure they're fucking selling out Vegas, and they made their bones as actors. I think one of them, I don't know if it was Blackie or Blondie, wrote for Bill Maher on Politically Incorrect. I mean, I don't fucking know. All I know is they made fun of me, and so I was like, got this fucking, ram scrabble fucking idiot who's just like, yeah, fuck you, it's so stupid. Why? And there's the common denominator in all of these is anybody I made fun of, like Greg Otto, they all went on to fucking booming success. So you know what? Here's the thing. Pick a fight with me, folks, so I make fun of you in front of a crowd, and you'll be famous for the rest of your lives. And I will have nothing. I, who has nothing, I will have nothing but stories about the time I insulted a famous person, and they went on to be more famous than me. Motherfucker. So crazy. I love also how these stories all like the venue descends in order. Like I was at the Laugh Stop in Newport Beach. I was at a coffee house called Lulu's Beehive, and next thing you know, I'm going to be on a curb making fun of a guy, and then that guy will be famous. Some hobo will get scooped up and get his own fucking show. God damn it!
I heard that chick from last week has her own.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Flashy? Well, good. I mean, well, sure, she should certainly.
Actually, it was a Kardashian. You just didn't realize it.
Carflashian, more like.
I love puns.
Sure, that's how I like to work. Listen, I like to work exclusively in puns and insulting headliners. That's how I do my best work. Just line them up, I knock them down, and then I do a pun about it, and then I go deliver ribs to their famous houses. God damn it. That's right. Even their houses are more famous than me. Not even the guy who lives in it. Dude, people are applauding Brick before they're thinking about giving me a fucking round of applause. Holy God, is that terrible. So... I don't even know how I started. Oh, you know what? Here's how I started it out. Talking about Jada, the blowjob queen. That's how I started it. Well, why do we even talk about her? I don't even know.
You were watching a cooking show.
I always watch cooking shows. I can't stop. But if you watch Jada's show, it's called Jada at Home. And I've actually made Jill watch it. I go, seriously, watch this chick. And first of all, she's got cleavage for days as she makes fucking chicken piccata. But the best part is whenever she does anything, like she'll prepare and then she goes to the sink to wash her hands, they zoom in like on her hands as she squirts the soap in, and then she like does the rubbing under the fucking, under the faucet, because they know their fucking audience. Like every fetish idiot in the world is watching it. If she could make meatballs with her feet, they'd let her. Honestly, just because they know that they would, and you know what, they should, because the audience would fucking triple. If she could somehow just like sit in a bikini and roll meatballs with her feet, that's the fucking ideal show. I'm pitching it. Nobody steal my fucking idea. I'm calling the Food Network. Get Jada in a bikini to roll meatballs with her feet. Done. Are you kidding me? There's nobody on earth who doesn't watch that. Well, nobody without a vagina. There's nobody without a vagina who doesn't watch that fucking show. That's a double negative. Everybody without a vagina watches that show. There's nobody without a vagina. There's people with it. Nobody with a vagina watches that show. God, stop. I'm in a loop. But honestly, you get Jada just wearing a fucking bikini and rolling meatballs and putting them on a pan with her feet. Done. That show is booked. Solid. And everybody watches the motherfucker. Everybody.
Wow, she does have a lot of cleavage.
She does. I see, exactly. But that's not the naked photos, right? You're not looking at the naked photos still?
What?
Because you said that she did hardcore porn, and that's all Photoshop.
There was a woman that was
That looked like Jada?
No, not at all.
Oh, a blowjob queen?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait, did you just Google blowjob queen? And Jada's not going to come up. You got to put...
I Googled Jada blowjob.
Don't you know how to Google?
No.
Here, let me Google that for you. Jada plus blowjob queen with some quotation marks somewhere in there.
And that's what I got.
All right. Well, yeah. Fuck. That was the whole point of the story. So they've made Photoshops of Jada doing like a lot of terrible stuff, I'm sure, in there. I would Photoshop her making meatballs with her feet, personally, my own self. But that's whatever they want to do is fine. But when you're like a big person, when you're a famous celebrity woman and you're a spokesperson or whatever, you get to be, they do things like that to you. So again, the whole reason this started, Stephanie Courtney is a comedian, and she was, when I said friend of mine, I've met her a few times, and I worked with her on that show where I made Bonnie McFarlane angry. Stephanie Courtney has then moved to New York, and Stephanie Courtney is now Flo from Progressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on all of those commercials. She's really good. Yeah. She does an amazing job. And dude, I can't even imagine the bank she's making, because when you're a spokesperson, there's so much coin to make, and she's doing really well. And also, then she was on Mad Men. She's one of the switchboard operators. She's just someone who works a ton. But she's now basically known as Flo from Progressive. Well, I know her, and online, there is a lot of Flo porn. And by the way, do not Google Flo porn. And if you do, leave out the W. Trust me on that. See, I shouldn't say this shit either, because then Jill's going to be like, how do you know this? She does all the time. Like, I'll tell you this, because we're going to Vegas next week. So Jill, she texted me, because I was talking about how I'm kind of fat and I like need to lose more weight. And she's just like yelling at me. She's like, don't lose weight. But then she wrote me, because I said yesterday was my last day for mac and cheese. I go, because I'm hitting it hard at the gym now and all this stuff. And so I got to do, and she said, Well, this diet thing doesn't start till after Vegas because, there's still that 2-pound hot dog they have there, and I'm not taking that thing down alone. Because I had told her about the place across from the Riv that has the 2-pound hot dog. And so I wrote her, she goes, I'm not eating that thing alone. And I wrote, you're not? I said, I planned on filming that and funding our entire trip to Vegas with it. There are websites who would pay big money for that footage.
Oh, poor Jill.
And she just writes me, and she just goes, how do you know these things? I said, honey, I have the internet. Because I just know. I've seen things and stuff. So, and look, by the way, I don't know if flow porn is a thing with a W. I don't know, but don't Google it just in case. Because, on the off chance that it is something, you're not going to want to see it. Really, just think about it. You're truly not going to want to see it. It exists, so there are people out there who maybe want to see it, and for some weird reason, there are people out there who want to make it. But you specifically, look in a mirror. You know you don't want to see that, right? I know that about you, individually, as a person, collectively, as a group. None of us want to go ahead and stumble into flow porn with a W. That's not safe for work. And keep the W there. Take the W out of the other one, but keep the W there. That is not safe for work. That is not safe for women. That's not safe for the fucking world. Seriously, that W means so many different things because it is not safe. Do not tune it in. And it's even weirder because, like I said, I know Stephanie, and I know I've met her a couple of times, but still, it's always strange to be on the internet and you see your friend getting devoured by octopuses in a sexual situation. It's like, that's fucking weird. And that's the thing. Nobody just fucking has flow having a nice dinner with a gentleman. They're having a steak dinner and they're enjoying their company, and then maybe they have a long relationship, they court each other, and they get married. Nobody photoshops that. No, they don't. And inevitably, I turn it on, and there's fucking flow with 4 octopi in a child's wading pool covered in SpaghettiOs. Why the fuck would you do that? Flo just wants to sell you some discount insurance. She doesn't need to have octopi fucking thrashing about as she rolls around naked in SpaghettiOs. And not even naked. She's wearing the progressive uniform because that's part of the fetish. That's the deal. That is absolutely part of the goddamn fetish. What the hell is wrong with people? Look, I could see the wading pool full of SpaghettiOs. Absolutely, I can see that. But I am not into the octopi at all. Take it walking. Get on your fucking 24 legs, octopi, and walk the fuck out of here. Wait, I said there were 4. Get on your 32 legs, octopi, and get the fuck out of here. I addressed this to you, octopi, and I know you're listening. But yeah, man, I can't even, it just makes, and I don't know if I'm a SpaghettiO guy. I gotta be honest. I gotta go back on that. I'm not, because that's sploshy. That's really sploshy. Like, I don't know if I'm a splosh guy. Like, I've never gone full-blown splosh. That's the deal. Maybe if I did it, I'd like it, but I don't know if I could fuck somebody in a birthday cake. I really don't know if I could. If you want me to drizzle honey on you and lick it off for 2 hours, I can definitely pull that off. But a whole fucking cake, it sounds fucking awesome. To just pick a woman up and then sit her down in the fucking cake and then just dive in face first. That actually sounds fucking great. It's just the after that's the problem. You know what I mean? The before and the during is totally cool. The baking of the cake is the best part. The before made me laugh in my own head. I went, the before? What are you doing? How fetishizing are you going to be about this entire process? Oh, dude, we're going to get together. We're going to cook the cake. Jill and I are going to fucking make the cake together. And then I'm going to pick her up and fucking sit her down in it and just dive, man. Just fucking go at it. There won't be a drop of frosting in a fucking 3-state radius by the time I'm finished. Fucking forget about it. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I could go full splash. I'd try it. The before and the during are great, but it's the after that's the problem. When you got a fucking room that's just covered in sriracha and raspberry sauce, what the fuck do you do? I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Here's the thing. I can't be a splosh guy until I'm rich. That's the thing. I can't be a splosh guy till I got sex cleanup dudes, and I gotta have them on fucking call. You know how the White House can just call a chef and go, dude, I totally want to have a fucking hoagie in the bowling alley at 11. And then they go down there and there's a hoagie waiting for them as they bowl a game. That's what Obama does. That's why you become the leader of the free world. Well, that's why I want to win the Powerball, man. I just want to win the Powerball so I can fuck Jill in a birthday cake and have 10 guys come in and clean it up afterwards. Not that there's going to be anything to fucking clean up. I gotta be honest with you, because I will be full of frosting and happiness by the time that fucking night is over. But it just seems like a splashy and I don't know if I'm a wham guy. I'm not sure if I'm a wham guy. I've never gone full blown wham. Like I said, there's been dribs and drabs, and I mean that literally. But to go full blown wham, that's a commitment. That's a tarp. That's like 4 different things of sheets and 5 dudes who got to come in and clean up. That's Silkwood. That's what I need. I need some dudes to come in and clean it up. But man, poor Stephanie Courtney. I know her, and she gets photoshopped in all these things. See, that's the difference. See, that's the thing. Stephanie Courtney was nice to me. Bonnie McFarlane was mean to me. Mac and Jamie were mean to me. And they got to be famous. Stephanie Courtney was nice to me. She has to have sex with 4 octopi in a waiting pool full of fucking snack food. Oh my God. If we've learned any lesson from this show today, folks, if we've learned any lesson at all, be mean to me. It's great for your career. You guys can get me at Mike at MikeSchmidtComedy.com. You guys can be my friend at Facebook.com/the40-year-old-boy. You can be my friend there. You can follow me at Twitter at Twitter.com/the40-year-old-boy. Our friend David Hernandez does all of the artwork and the music for this show. He is a true Renaissance man and my great friend. He is my consigliere, and he is a man that you should check out on his own website as well, artbydmh.com. You can be his Facebook friend. If you just want to be friends, pals, acquaintances, go to Facebook.com/DavidMexHernandez. But if you'd like to hire him to do some work for you, if you'd like to see his portfolio and check out the amazing works that he has done and offered to the world, you can go to artbydmh.com, ARTBYDMH.com, and check it out and see exactly what he has there. He can do custom work for you. He works in oils, he works in watercolors, he works in mayonnaise. Go ahead and get him on board. He will go ahead and make a painting or a sculpture for you. Listen, you have not lived until you've ordered a mayonnaise sculpture from a Mexican on the internet. Oh my God. That is everything you need to have in life. So go to artbydmh.com and check out the great works he's done and conspire to brain trust with him and get him to do some great works for you. You will have to pay for the privilege, but that's okay. You'll both come out happy in the end. Our friend Lily Von Stupp is the producer of this show. You can find her at several different Twitter accounts. You can find her at twitter.com/Lily Von Stupp, twitter.com/MNTs, and twitter.com/HollywoodBQFest. You can get her at facebook.com/Lily Von Stupp and be her friend there. Go ahead and do that. Be her friend there if you'd like. And if you'd like to write her a personal note, I recommend you write it in Morse code because the only thing she understands these days is clicks. You can get her at Lily at burlesque411.com. That's Lily, Lili, at burlesque411.com.
Oh my God, David, are you still in your studio? Do you really need all of these guitars? This place is a pigsty. I need a drink of water. You know, David, I asked you a dozen times to fix this tub. The kids need to take a bath. David, what are you drawing? Hello? Are you waiting for Mike to call?
Week after week, I turn the other cheek like the ass of a dancing man. Late Wednesday night, I pretend it's alright. Create illustration with no information. And painting's not very much fun anymore. And I can't feel one of Mike's calls coming through. I feel used as a jerk-off sock, flat as a knocked out Brock, mad as that bartender Lou. Hello.
Hey, Max! It's me! Yeah. No, I haven't finished the show yet. But I still need my art. That might tell a story. I'm not sure. I can't give the ending away, though. No, Max, I don't want to say. Could you paint me with big muscles? Or just holding a hot chick? Oh, dude, it's Christ in Da Vinci's Last Supper. Yeah, punching Judas. Punching Judas in the dick. Could you have it done by 10? Could ya? Could you have it done by then? Oh, God damn it!
Haha. I emerged through smoke pellets for the end of the show this time. Want to remind you folks about the Monday Night Tease every Monday night at the 3 Clubs on Vine at Santa Monica. It is the world's most famous burlesque show, certainly the best burlesque show in the history of Los Angeles, if not the West Coast or the world. That's right. I didn't even leave. I left North America. I went world on you and your non-seeing burlesque asses. Get thee to a nunnery, and then get thee to the 3 Clubs. Which you know what? Grab a nun and bring her to the 3 Clubs, and let's see if she makes a habit out of it. All right, so
I see what you did
more
there.
puns I'd like to bring.
See that.
I have a
That's
pun.
funny.
Go ahead. I can't. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I am a fucking panic. All right. So the 3 Clubs on Vine at Santa Monica hosts a burlesque show that is produced by, well, I'm going to call her the most talented producer in the history of burlesque. Why not? A legend in her own right, the foul-mouthed goddess, buxom goddess of burlesque, and a linchpin, a cornerstone, a pillar of all of the burlesque that goes on here in Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my favorite and yours, Lily Von Stupp. Hi, Lily. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. That was loud enough. Was that loud enough for you?
It was.
All right. So the Monday Night Tease is still flourishing. It's killing it. And you can go to twitter.com/MNTees and get all the information you need to do on that. Let's talk about this past week's show. Who was involved in said show?
Rob Beltunas, Rob the balloon guy. He was the MC.
It was Rob's birthday, correct?
His birthday.
Rob is tiny. He's a wee little man.
You saw Isa's pictures online.
Let me ask you this really quickly. Did anyone try to steal Rob's gold by the end of the night?
No.
He's tiny. He's wee. He's leprechaunish. Isn't that what they spoke in Lord of the Rings? Leprechaunish? Elvish. I'm sorry, they spoke Elvish. All right. So continue. Rob Beltunas was there.
Did they really?
They did. They spoke Elvish. Only until they left the building.
Do the Elvish for me.
Say, man, I gotta get this ring out to Mountain Doom, man.
Thank you.
See, that's Elvish right there. So the ring riders are coming, man. We got to get to Mount Sauron, and we got to parlay with the Mouth of Sauron, man.
I'm disappointed that you even know the Mouth of Sauron.
What are you talking about? He was one of my favorite pieces of artwork for this show. The Mouth of Sauron was the best. Old gray beard. He came out with the fucking giant mouth.
It was a great show Monday. Lots of wonderful performers. You saw Isa LeVamp in her costume that you went. Was that really a?
It was a Klaus Nomi costume, which you don't see that enough. Klaus Nomi, I don't know the name of the movie, but if you guys are out there and you're looking for a fun documentary, look up the Klaus Nomi movie. There are so many people out there who had unbelievably interesting lives and then just ended. You know what I mean? And people forget them. There are pockets and cults and people like that who remember Klaus Nomi, but I mean, I remember being fascinated by him as a child because I saw the weird tuxedo and then seeing him just going, who is this guy? And it was before the internet, so you had no fucking clue. And I'm just some idiot in fucking Romeoville and Bolingbrook, Illinois. But then I hear his name and I never forget it because I go, all right, well, that's a unique person. And then sure enough, when I get older, I can find out all about him. And then there's a documentary on him. And so then someone did a burlesque tribute to Klaus Nomi. Is that what it was? God damn. So cool. So great. But find that documentary. But so that was Isa who did that?
Yeah, Isa LeVamp.
Okay. And but it was in a fun show. Was it a theme show other than Rob's birthday?
No.
Cool. Did you MC? Did you perform?
Nothing. I just watched.
Business Lily?
Just watched.
You were Business Lily.
Yes.
Okay. Coming up this week, there is another Monday Night Tease. You know why? Because if there's a Monday, folks, there's a Monday Night Tease. That's how it works. One follows the other. Who's at this week's Monday Night Tease, Lily?
Ona Monsoon and Betsy Propane, Caramel Knowledge, Viper Sinville, Bella Luna, Patrick the Bank Robber's hosting. It's gonna be a good show.
Viper Sinville?
Yeah.
Who's Sinwell?
Isabella Sinwell.
Isabella Sinwell.
St. Sinwell.
Isabella Saint Sinwell. That's what it is.
No relation.
Sure?
Viper Sinville is a belly dance infusion artist who does some boylesque, who is just hot.
It's a dude?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come out and check out the dude next week.
The dude? No, the dude won't be there. But that will be happening next weekend.
Really?
Lebowski Fest is happening the 14th and the 15th.
Can't abide it.
Eddie walks into the castle when we go up to the Magic Tent. It's not a joke. When we go up there all the time, and he'll always go, "I'll take a Caucasian," and they immediately hand him a White Russian because it's now just a standing joke.
I see. Oh, nicely done. Perhaps I'll do that at the castle myself. I'll try it. We'll see what happens.
They'll give you a White Russian.
And then smoke pellets gone.
They're coming.
Are they? So's Brad. This is literally like this is you and I doing in jokes for nobody. Like it's so terrible.
You didn't get the Rocky Horror Picture Show joke. Go fuck yourself.
No.
That's me going after the audience right now.
Wow, really? I gotta hold you back.
Fuck off. You don't understand me. Rocky Horror is hysterical.
Great Scott. These amazing Monday Night Tease shows are coming. You can go to brownpapertickets.com and get tickets for all of these upcoming shows. You can go to facebook.com/Monday Night Tease, become a friend of the show, find out about upcoming events, see naked pictures of ladies from the past, and check it all out and have fun.
And naked ladies, the future.
Of the future, certainly. There's naked ladies from all periods of time. Hop in your time machine, ladies and gentlemen, and check out the naked ladies from the future and the past of the Monday Night Tease by going to facebook.com/Monday Night Tease. Now, you have other shows as well. You've got story hours and sketch shows and all that stuff. Anything else to plug?
We have a couple Dr. Sketchies this month. We have a belly dance tribal fusion this Monday. Following Monday, we have comic book cuties, which is we've got Tito Benito as the Boy Wonder, and we've got Greta Grenade as Wolverine.
Is there anywhere to go and find out information about those, like facebook.com/
Dr. Sketchy LA.
Dr. Sketchy LA? Go ahead and check those out. And then you're teaching in Vegas? Is that soon?
I am teaching in Vegas the end of the month, March 28th, and I am doing Brunchlesque in Las Vegas. If you would like to come have eggs and bacon and toast and see me tell dirty jokes and watch women take their clothes off at 11:30 in the morning on a Sunday, come join us for Brunchlesque.
You know what I call that?
What?
Mimoso hot.
Ooh, they're calling it eggs and legs and teasy over easy or something.
Oh boy, that's bulky.
He does the show every other month, so he's got a bunch of these.
Are there any boylesque performers involved?
There are.
Then I'm going to say it's Eggs Benedict.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to help me write some punny food jokes.
Oh my God, that's what I want to do.
Please sit down with me before you leave and help me write some eggs and.
Oh, could you think of a worse half hour to spend with me ever in a million years?
Honestly, I've had worse half hours than that with you. This is a good half hour.
I don't know how to take that, quite frankly. I don't know.
We were talking earlier. We fought.
Well, yeah, we fought pretty good. We've had a couple of go-rounds, a couple of back and forths, a couple of dust-ups.
Those I don't like. I would much rather sit around and do food, sex, pun jokes.
Let me ask you this. You don't like that? Is that what you just said? You don't? All right, so then next week's show is going to be very rough for you. I was planning an argument.
Oh, good.
Is this the right office for arguments?
No.
Okay. So, go to check out the Monday Night Tease. Go to facebook.com/Monday Night Tease and all that neat stuff. And follow her on Twitter at so many different accounts. And everybody will be happy. Remember our friend Ryan Dirks, who is our web guy. You can find him at facebook.com/Ryan Dirks. Or you can go to ryandirks.littleprofiles.com, I believe it is. And, of course, remember David Hernandez does all of the artwork, all of the music for this show. He's very busy doing it now. We talked last night. We'll talk again tonight. That's right. We're in conference. We're chatting a bit about a lot of different things. But you can find him at artbydmh.com or at facebook.com/DavidMaxHernandez. Please remember you can go to my website, MikeSchmidtComedy.com, and there's all sorts of stuff there. If you want to donate to the show, there's a little Schmitty on every single page. You click on him and you give me a one-time donation, which is always accepted and appreciated. What if it wasn't accepted? No, we will not take your one-time donation. Rejected. What if I should do that? You know what? I want to do that. Every 10th donation is just rejected, and a little like drawing of Dikembe Mutombo comes up and wags a finger in your face. That'd be fucking awesome. Give him the dunk. No, I'll take all of your money. Give it. So while you're there, check out all of the pages because they're all out of date and old. But if you go to the Joe Business page, you see little hobo Schmitty sitting there. There's all sorts of cool stuff there. We've got Tweaked Audio, who has a relationship with this show. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it. We've got the T-shirts, the Yurt Dirt Dirt shirt, which is available now. And I may or may not have left the prices at a blow-them-out-the-door price. I don't know. I may have. But we're out of men's large and we're out of men's mediums. I know that. We have downloads available. Year 1, Year 2, Year 3, Year 4, Year 5, and Year 6 of this show are available individually or together as part of the Reservoir Schmidt Dogs box set. Make my past your future. Also, Schmidt Alive 2 is available. You can go ahead and pick that up. That is a combo pack of audio and video from last year's Los Angeles Podcast Festival. I just got a text from our friend Mark who said that he goes, hey, you know there's a Philadelphia Podcast Festival? And I said, I fuck that, and I burned him for a witch. I didn't think it was true, but maybe it is. I don't know. He said it's in the summer. But if there is one, perhaps I can submit myself and come back to the city of brotherly love and be hated. Who knows? But remember, the downloads are available at our page. Also, the Big Angry CD is available. I will sign it for you. You will listen to it, and you will enjoy it. You will fucking enjoy it. And, of course, we have our Amazon link as well. The Amazon link, if it's on the page, you click on that, you get to our store, and then you click through to Real Amazon, and you use our page, and you go ahead and get some cool stuff, and then we get credit for it, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Like our friend Paul Pepper does. He always goes to Amazon and buys stuff, and then thinks of us. Thank you, Paul. That's cool of you. And if you want to send me a list of stuff, and I'll read it here, I will. But, I mean, a lot of people have been like, here's a list of stuff I bought. Don't read it on the air. Ever since we talked about sex toys with somebody, so I don't want to do that. I guess because I was saying somebody bought sex toys and they weren't fond of me saying that about them. But
they did it, so fuck us.
Listen,
Don't come in here and expect to have comedy just like the way you want comedy. We're gonna talk about what we want.
We are, and then we're gonna spend
dumb.
30 minutes sitting down together and writing puns about bananas. That's gonna be so great.
Hey, I like a good banana pun.
As do I. I find them appealing. So.
Funny.
Oh, God, I am just dead inside. All right, so you got all that stuff. You can click on my page and buy all that neat stuff and do that cool stuff. And I'm going to say stuff one more time, and then I'll never say it again. Stuff. You know why? I was stuck because literally I was going to say stuff again. I was like, dude, I said I'd never say stuff again. What am I going to do? My brain started spinning out of control. Hey, man, I saw the Daredevil trailer today online. Did you see the Daredevil trailer? Do you know what that is? Do you even know what that is? Daredevil, look, I like superheroes. I bought my Avengers tickets. I got those. I locked those down. I can't wait. I'm excited to go. Thought I was going to bring Jill. Huh?
Do you need a date?
Well, Jill, I bought tickets for me and Jill, but Jill will not be here. I thought she was going to be here, but here's a long story. She's coming in April, and then I was going to have her switch her week with me for later in the month because I want to bring her to a big-time movie premiere. Like I want her to go with me to the midnight showing of Avengers, and I texted her, and she's like, I don't know, am I switching? What am I doing? Like she has, because again, she has no idea who the Avengers are. She has no clue, and because she's going to be here the week of the 14th, and so I was making her switch to the final week in April, but then I remembered she's coming here on the 14th for a reason. We were supposed to see Barry Manilow in Milwaukee a couple of weeks ago, and he canceled he canceled like 2 days before I got there. And then rescheduled for the day after, or 2 days after I left. So I was like, well, because we want to see him, because I don't know if you're aware of this. This is it for Barry. This is the final tour. And I've never seen him, and Jill's never seen him. We both want to see him because we are old people.
Awesome.
We're old people. And so I wanted to make sure. So he's here in LA April 14th. And I wrote her, I'm like, you're coming. We're doing that. So she's coming to town for that on April 14th. Because I was going to switch and go to see her on that week. And then she can come at the end of the month for the Avengers. But she's choosing to see Barry Manilow instead of Iron Man, which I guess I can't blame her. And I told her that too. I was like, yeah, by all means, choose that.
Barry Manilow is Iron Man.
Well, that again, it comes down to you want to see Iron Hip or Iron Man. And she wants to see Iron Hip. But I'm excited. I heard it's a great show, and I'm excited to see it. But I bought my Avengers tickets now. And I kind of fell off the hero thing. Like I haven't seen the second Captain America yet, and I haven't seen the second Thor because I never will because Thor is fucking terrible. But I loved the Avengers, and I can't wait to see the second Avengers. I saw the first trailer, and I was like, all right, I can't see another fucking shred of film like for this because it's so good, and I don't want to give anything away. Just Spader. I mean, how do you not see it for fucking Spader? I'd literally, if there were no visuals and it was just Spader reading the Avengers comic books, I would go see it. Literally, if it was just a dark screen and Spader reading the Avengers comic books, I would actually pay to fucking see it. He's just, dude, he's fucking incredible. So I wanted her to come here for that, and so I told her, I said, you need to be in town. It's like a big movie premiere. It's going to be loud, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be full of people. And I said, but if that's not your thing, you need to tell me. I want to make sure because I just want to make sure that you're going to be cool with it because it's going to be a full house theater of people going crazy and some people wearing like robot suits. And she writes me back. She goes, it sounds like you're trying to talk me out of this. And I'm like, no, I'm not at all. I really want you to come. I just want you to know what you're getting into because it's going to be like a midnight movie of psychos, and it's going to be because she and I took her to see Ghostbusters. Did I talk about that on here? I think I did. And it was in the dome, but it was empty. It was me and her. We had the fucking Cinerama Dome to ourselves. And so I want her to actually see a film in there instead of just have sex in there. That's what I want her to do. So I want her to come when there's like a huge crowd. Although honestly, I'm not averse to that, quite frankly. I don't think. I don't want to pretend like I'm this guy who's like, always having sex in front of crowds. Is 3 a crowd? So she, huh?
3's company.
That's true. 4 is a crowd. So I told her to come, and I was like, and she's like, well, I don't, and I said, will you wear a Black Widow costume if you come? And she's like, I don't even know what we're seeing, so yeah, dress me up. And I'm like, done. So I immediately Googled like Black Widow costumes, and there's like a funky knockoff one, and she's like, I actually kind of like that one, but it's like, it just screams tramp. I mean, it is like so crazy. So both of us are just like, yeah, we like that one a lot. You know what I mean? Because it's just like tight with a spider on it. It has nothing to do with Black Widow from the movies at all. But then there's a full-on cosplay outfit. I sent her the sizing chart, and I'm like, all right, I don't know if this is gonna work with, because I mean, I know she's got things that don't fit into other things. I mean, it's just she's built, so it's like when I'm trying to make it happen, I gotta have things custom made. Like I bought her I bought her Green Bay Packer lingerie, just tops and bottoms. It's a thong and a bra, I guess. But I had to write the woman and go, all right, listen, because you have sizes that you could order. I'm like, well, but you got to custom make it because she's got these and then this. And the woman's like, all right, well, I can handle that. And so she did, and it fits great, and it looks really good on the floor. So, the bottom line is I saw the trailer for Daredevil online, and I don't need you to make every superhero have this tragic story. I mean, I guess they do, and they all, they made it into Batman, and Daredevil's not Batman. He's Daredevil for a reason. He's normally just like... Literally, this show starts as a tiny snowball, and at the end, the hundreds are dead at the bottom of a ravine. I mean, I get that. Believe me, if there's any show in the history of the world that does not need to be transcribed for posterity, it's this one. I like when nobody can see the seams. I like when I'm able to kind of just, fly with the bees wherever. When I have to actually stop the bees and ask for directions, that's not fun. I just like unleashing the bees, but when the bees have to stop in mid-flight and we all have to kind of look at each other and bust out a fucking map, that's not fun at all. I want to saddle up these bees and ride, goddammit! I'm done.